As we all know, for many years, China became most favorite travel country in the world. And Sanya, inside China, is most and fast-growing tourist city. Welcome to Travelogue, and welcome to Sanya. Get ready, folks, because today we're in paradise. At the southernmost tip of Hainan Island, Sanya is tropical dreamland. There is no place better to relax by the beach, play to your heart's content, and soak up some sun. You're bound to fall in love with all famous coastal cities, with its exotic charm, ethnic culture, and modern lifestyle. For most visitors, Sanya is a noted tourism resort, but Sanya is also an important port city for trade with foreign countries. Therefore, it's also named the South Gate of China. Without doubt, Sanya is heating up with visitors, both domestic and international. We start out our trip in Lingshui, the fishing village just 30 kilometers east of Sanya. In Hainan, fishing docks still occupied a focal point in the laid-back environment, and fishing is the main business for native residents. So, for a taste of a local fisherman life, we stopped in Lingshui village's Xinchun Harbor. It's composed of just a few hundred households who live in boats on the water. With hundreds of years of history, the people here have a unique lifestyle living in these lines of boats. It is believed their ancestors originate from the southern provinces of Guangdong, Fujian, and etc. And so today they speak a dialect similar to Cantonese. Although most have homes on land, they decide to spend most of the year living on the water. From floating all day, I wonder if there's such a thing as land sickness for those that step on land. For us, it appears rather peculiar, but it appears these families are perfectly suited to their lifestyles. And perhaps the lure of the big city, towering skyscrapers, and a fast-paced everything seems somewhat uninviting. Original fish trading. This is how they trade the fish. Right over there. And this is only one family left growing pearl farm. You see the strings going down to the sea, each string and connect to a shell, and as they feed them, and after a while they pick it up. There's a little pearl there. So menu-grown pearl farm. The local fishermen here rely on raising sea vegetation, fishing, and raising pearls for a living, due to the resources of the natural environment. In ancient times, their methods of fishing were simple, and they could only provide enough for their own consumption, making life arduous. But nowadays, advanced technology lifts their burden. This is the giant net a local fishermen use, new technology. What they do is you see the 4 poles and hold this huge net on the bottom of the sea. And what happened is in the night, on the string, there's hanging this large power light bulb. So in the night, when the lights on, all the fish come over. They have a little button in that little house. They're sitting there, zip their beers, and they push the button. the whole net will come out from the ocean, and that's how they're fishing right here. Water relates all aspects of their lives, and a common phrase is that the fishermen can't leave the water, can't leave the boats. Since long ago, these people have commonly been referred to as egg people, since they have a history of battling wind and storm on unpredictable waters, and at times seem as fragile as eggshells, yielding to the whims of nature. Additionally, they float above the waters in boats shaped like egg halves. Luckily, the weather in Sanya is like summer all year round, so it's no problem floating on the water. Water is their companion, boats are their homes, and fishing is their occupation. The unique peoples and interesting signs here add to the rich local culture, making Sanya one of China's most popular areas. This is official, this fisherman's house. Very nice actually, everybody busy on something. All the ladies are playing mahjong, relax, men are sleeping or somebody cleaning. But the one thing is for sure, it's just like the family on the land. They have a power, they have TV. For those with a bit of time and interest to monkey around, the best part of the day can be spent visiting Nanwan Island. It's also called South Bay Monkey Island, otherwise known as Monkey Island, which lies around 60 kilometers northeast of Sanya. This peninsula can be accessed by cable cars and is home to a colony of around 2,000 monkeys, with monkeys of all sizes frolicking in rocky, ridged, and tropical forest. These fellas can sure do some funny tricks. And what a sportsman he is. Not only are their jumping skill masterful, but their swimming technique is quite superb. There's very interesting when they start to feed. You see this little movement around here. There's lots of movement actually. The monkey in the middle, the little monkeys are sitting around and they're watching and they're kind of calling him, begging him to give the food, but they don't do any movement. Only that guy, that's his son. He's the prince in this group. He can walk everywhere he wants. He won't get a fight with the king, but he can get closer to the king. And also, when he look at the other little monkeys, they all run away. If you thought going to a circus was entertaining, open-air spectacular by a small, cute friend are sure to please. Be sure to bring some extra snacks to feed to the good ones. As for the naughty ones, be watchful because you're on their turf. On the outskirts of Sanya City, 40 kilometers west of the end of the world, lies Nanshan Mountain, the South Mountain. If you approach Nanshan Mountain from the sea, the mountain appears like a whale popping up out of the sea, or a giant turtle appearing out of water. Nanshan, the South Mountain, is also believed to be the auspicious mountain of longevity in Chinese mythology. And here we can find the influence of Buddhism. Among all the colorful tours, there's a unique person, the monk right behind me. I was told he comes here every day from 9 o'clock to noon, pray for hours and hours. He has been doing that for 6 months. And There's a note in front of him. It says, I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want anything, not even water. I pray for the bad things I did before. I pray for the good things in the future. So whatever he prayed, I wish him the best. The land is guarded by one numerous statue of a Buddha's goddess of mercy, rising up to 108 meters, studded with precious jewels and overlooking the sea. Nanshan Temple, or called South Mountain Temple, was the only Buddhist temple built from scratch after birth of PRC. Its short history does not discourage pure Buddhism, and the dutiful sons and daughters pour in praying pilgrims. The unending burning of the incense provides a powerful influence of Buddhism in people's heart. South is believed to be the direction of the goddess of mercy homes, hence to the statue of the South Mountain. As a symbol of mercy, wisdom, and harmony, Guanyin is the most popular and accepted Buddha. This golden sculpture is a remarkable piece resembling modern craftsmanship of portraying her in Tibetan Buddhism style. The architecture of the entire temple complex was adapted to pre-Tang Dynasty style, surrounded by tropical botanical gardens. For those who want to stay overnight, there is a unique treehouse hotel for those who love fresh air and the view from above. This is the famous treehouse area. This treehouse was built in 1995. An American guy named David came and find out here it's so beautiful, it's like a nature itself. So he decided to build some tree houses. Total only 4 tree houses here, and people can order that or you can book that online. They have their own website.